Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, guys. We'll get started shortly here. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Brianna, welcome. Guys, we'll get started shortly here. Welcome, welcome.
Good evening.
Hello. We'll get started shortly. This evening, we'll go over stocks, options, and ETFs. Stocks, options, and ETFs. We'll get started shortly here. We'll get started shortly. Hey, Bill, welcome, Bill, welcome.
Hey, David.
Hello. We'll get started shortly. Stocks, options, and ETFs this evening. We'll get started shortly. We'll also take a look at Monster Scalper this evening. We'll get started shortly. Hey, Kawisi, welcome, Kawisi, welcome. We'll get started shortly. Stocks, options, and ETFs. And we'll take a quick look at Forex also. Hey, Zaire, welcome. Welcome, Zaire.
Hi, David.
Hello. Hey, Gerald. Welcome, Gerald. Welcome. Guys, we'll get started shortly. Stocks, options, and ETFs. We'll take a look at Forex. get started shortly, guys. All right, stocks, options, and ETFs. Let's go ahead and get started, guys. All right. All right, so I'm going to share my trading screen here. All right. Let's see, right here. All right, so you guys should see my screen right here. Monster Market Tracker. All right. We've been seeing some buying coming into the market. All right. And when I say buying, we've seen where this is the Dow, right? Moved from a low. This is daily time frames, right? So we've moved it from a weekly time frame to a daily time frame because we are moving higher a bit. All right. But still in the markdown phase. Okay, guys. So nothing to get really excited about. All right. We're still in the markdown phase with equities. All right. But it has been trading up a bit. All right. We still have a sell short signal here. Still have a sell short signal. All right. And this is what I want to show you guys here. If you guys look here. Hey, Gary, welcome. So we are still in the markdown phase. Here was a high here. So we've got lower highs. All right, lower highs. All right, lower highs. All right, and now we're right here. All right, lower lows. All right, so lower lows. Right, and then here. All right. So what we think will happen is this: we could get back to this resistance right here, this moving average, perhaps consolidate a bit and then move down. All right. If we get above, and tomorrow and early next week will be critical, right, for the market. If we can break above this resistance right here, guys, and then, we need a few days of really big selling, we could get a buy signal, but we would have to get past this resistance right here, and then past this previous support is now resistance. So I think if we can get above this area here, we could get a buy signal. All right, and then perhaps start moving higher. But right now we're still in the markdown phase. All right, so still in the markdown phase. That's clear to see here. We did get a white candle here. All right, so we did get a white candle right here. So we might get something like this right here. All right, something like this. It looks like we could get some buying coming in, but again, no buy signal. We would have to close this sell short signal. All right, so if we get above this area, we'd have to close. If we continue to get, say, buying come in, then things might change a bit. All right, but right now, still in the markdown phase. So that's for the that's on the Dow. All right, that's on the Dow. If you guys have any questions, just stop me as I go through this. All the sectors are down except for a few. We'll go through that. But the indexes, all the indexes look the same. So that was the Dow. Here's the S&P. Here's the S&P, looks very similar. All right. Very, very similar. All right. Still in the markdown phase. Hold on. One second. All right. All right. Still in the markdown phase. Hey, Charity, welcome. All right. Let's see here. Okay, so Dow, S&P, the Nasdaq. All right, the Nasdaq. Take a look right here. All right, same thing with the Nasdaq. So they all look very much the same. Really nice markdown phase. All right, what we would like to see, I mean, we could, guys, get a rally. All right, so I mean, market's gone down a bit, the Nasdaq have been oversold, all right, the most. So we could definitely see a rally here, all right. So, but we'll wait and to see what the system tells us, all right. And as you guys know, we track the indexes, Dow, S&P, and Nasdaq, because a large percentage of your stocks will follow the indexes. Okay, and then this is the Russell here. All right, if the Russell continues to move higher, we'll have to close this sell short signal. To get a buy signal right now on the Russell, I think we would have to get above this area right here. So perhaps above this area here, we could see a buy signal, okay? And then start testing this resistance, previous support. This was pretty big support coming down, all right? So this is gonna be a big area to really get bullish, all right? So you guys can see we're really extended, markets really oversold. We can put in an RSI. So Gary, here's how we do the RSI. So let's bring in an RSI to see how oversold we are. Let's see here. RSI. All right. No, we're not quite oversold. We were over here. We were oversold here, oversold here, a bit oversold here. Currently, we're moving higher. So, all right. So we could, it's poised for a bear market rally, but we'll need an update today. I mean, tomorrow, we'll need an update tomorrow. We had an update today, and then next week. All right. The VIX is coming down. All right. So as you guys know, the VIX, when the VIX comes down, the VIX volatility index. So as the VIX comes down, right, that's very bullish for stocks. All right. And it has been coming down. We've got a red candle here. We need the VIX to get under 20. Right now it's at 26. So it needs to get under 20, guys. Near 20, under 20, we'll see the market really start to move higher. Okay, so we're watching the VIX. So pay attention to the VIX as we get closer. We've got red candles here. So red candles, sellers are coming into the VIX. All right, so 20 would be right here on the VIX. Right here, 20. So we need, for the market to move higher, for buyers to come in, we really need that VIX to get around 20 and below. Ideally, we need it to get in the teens. All right, in the teens. So 17, 16, 13, and that lower that number, the more bullish the markets will get. We'll start seeing buy signal in these indexes. All right, so 26, we were as high as 36 in this area here. All right, 35, 36, so it's definitely coming down. All right, as far as the sectors, all right, we'll take a look at, let's see here, we'll take a look at, let's see here. All right, we'll take a look at the individual sectors in Stock Boss and Bullmaster. All right, we're starting to see biotech. We've been talking about this, biotech, healthcare. All right, those are moving higher. All right, so these two sectors, biotech is right here, healthcare. So healthcare is the sector. All right, and then we're looking at biotech, the stocks with that industry, right? Biotech industry. So we'll take a look at that. We're starting to see good moves in that area. Utilities, that's a new up. So they're starting to get into utilities and consumer staples. But the move that we really I'm starting to see is in healthcare, and in particular, biotech. All right, but again, we're still down. All right, a lot of the sectors are down. Technology is still down. All right, energy is down. Materials is down. All right, telecom, transportation, they're all down. But great opportunities setting up. All right, in healthcare and biotech. So let's take a look at that. So in stock boss, guys, you guys know, those of you who've been with us for a while, that we track stocks that are under $10 in stock boss. So we like those cheap stocks in stock boss. All right. And this ran today, heat seeker, right? We run over 22,000 stocks every day automatically with heat seeker. All right. And we look for stocks that are breaking out on very, very high volume right here, very high volume. We track about 3 months worth of volume. So we like to see solid buying in these stocks by the institutions. All right. So here are the healthcare stocks that we're looking at. All right. And you guys need to start putting together a watch list. Okay, start putting together a watch list of the stocks. When this market starts to move higher, you guys will notice that these cheap stocks, right, will really take off. All right, so we want to be all over these stocks. I want to go through this just to show you guys what is setting up. All right. If you guys are doing calls, you can do calls on this also, those of you who trade options. So Zaire, Bill, all right, Charity, you guys can look for calls in this. So you can start looking, right? I think Sniper will look for longs in calls in Sniper. Tomorrow we'll find out what the data brings in. All right, but last week we did some calls. I think we'll do the same this week. Things are shaping up a bit better. We're not out of the woods yet. We don't have buy signals. We don't have real buying coming in, but we are starting to see moves in heat seeker. All right, so healthcare, guys, if you guys look here, and stop me if you guys have any questions, okay, as I go through this. So healthcare from here. All right, this is healthcare. That's the sector. Biotechnology or biotech, that's the industry. Okay, so with our system here, heat seeker, we're seeing a lot of healthcare. Look at this, a lot of healthcare stocks. All right, a lot of healthcare stocks that are showing up. All of these are healthcare stocks. So the rotation, just like we follow Forex, right? And we try to capture these rotations, all right? The rotation coming out of this markdown phase for stocks will be healthcare, all right? That's the play, all right? Coming out of, once we start buying stocks, healthcare, all right? Healthcare, and in particular, biotech. All right, biotech. So I want to show you guys what is setting up. So that's going to be the focus. That's what they're buying. All right, that's what the big institutions are buying. And so if they're buying healthcare, and in particular biotech, that's what we want to be buying. All right, so just start building your watch list. Start getting things ready, right, in your mind, all right, to go long. All right, but again, we don't have triggers yet. Just start getting ready. All right, so I'm gonna go through these, and what I want you guys to do is pay attention to this area in here. All right, this area in here. Notice that these stocks will come from a high up in here, right? So they'll come from a high and they've gone through that markdown phase. All right, so they were expensive here. Now they're cheaper here. All right. So they've gone through that markdown phase. The majority of them have gone through that markdown phase. All right. So we're going to follow our 4 market phases. They've gone through that markdown phase. They're now accumulating, right? In the accumulation phase. All right. We want to see them break resistance, kind of like right here, give us a buy signal. All right. So we want them to come from a high, right? Distribution, markdown, right? Accumulation, buy signal, and now we're moving higher. So we are looking for the setup right in here. All right. So as I go through this, just kind of pay attention to what's happening here. All right. As I go through this. So look in this area here. Look for where it came from a high. They came from a high, markdown phase, accumulation, break resistance, buyers are coming in, blue buy signal, all right, setting up, all right, early in that markup phase. All right. All right, so here's one here. All right, start putting some of these on your watch list. All right, TCRR, perfect markdown phase, right? Came from a high, right? Accumulation, buy signal, right here. Buy signal came in right at 272. It's at 318 now. All right. TCRT, perfect markdown phase, accumulation, buyers came in, broke resistance, buy signal right here. This buy signal was at 78 cents. Right now it's at $3.38. All right, almost 100% profit already. All right, and this is early. All right, ALDX, markdown phase, accumulation, broke resistance right here, buy signal. All right. Another one here, markdown phase, accumulation, buy signal, green candles, no more red candles, got green candles. All right, stop me if you guys have any questions on any of these. I just want to show you guys what's setting up here. That's blue, BLUE. All right. BNR, markdown phase, right? Buyers are coming in here, no buy signal yet. Another one here, markdown phase, buy signal here, green candles, markup phase. All right, CCCC, all right. I think Stella had contacted me on this one here. She's watching this one here. All right, buy signal here, break of resistance right here, buy signal right here. All right, here's another one right here, CGEN right here, broke resistance right here, perfect markdown phase, buyers are coming, buy signal right here. All right, CHRS, another one here, right? Perfect markdown phase, buy signal. All right. All right, that's already moving. This one here, still waiting for a buy signal. All right, this one here, buy signal right here, high markup phase, okay. Price is moving higher. All right, CVM, perfect markdown phase. Look at this, selling, 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 selling. All right, we would have waited. All right, buy signal here. And this one has already, when the market starts to move, let's say we get an update tomorrow, right? We finish off, let's say next week, we get buying, start to come in, we start getting buy signals on these indexes, right? On these indexes, we start getting buy signals on these sectors. These stocks are gonna move. Look at this one right here. All right, this one came from a buy signal of 243, $2, guys, $2.43. All right, and now it's at 408. All right, and that's in a relatively short period of time, and they're buying. These stocks are gonna fly, right? These market starts to move. Our focus will change a bit, right? I mean, we all over Forex right now. So when we really start to take off, that's why I say get ready, start putting your watch list together, because these stocks will move up really, really fast, right? They're just ready to take off. All right, here's another one here. All right, I'm just gonna go through a few more. All right. They're all setting up. They're all setting up. Look at this. They're all setting up. Nice red candles. Look at this. No buy signals, guys. Let me open this up. All right. We had a buy signal here that failed, but look at this. No buy signals until right here. All right. If it fails, no big deal. So if selling comes back in, right? If selling comes back in, all right, they'll fail and we'll get a sell signal. No big deal. But if we start to see buying come in, all right, they will really move up really, really quickly. Bull master. So with bull master, we're seeing the same thing, guys. We're seeing the same thing with bull master. Now with bull master, we trade stocks that are $10 and higher. Okay. So $10 and higher, more large cap stocks. Okay. We'll find here. So these are more expensive. Look at this. All right. So stock boss, small caps. All right. Bull master, large cap stocks. Perfect markdown phase, right? Look at that perfect markdown phase, right? Accumulation, buy signal, price is moving higher. Now, these are a bit more expensive, all right? So this is ALT. I wouldn't chase this one. It's already gone, right? Let's see here. I don't like that chart. This is a good one here, all right? ARWR, right? Buy signal came in at $39 and now it's at $42. Nice markdown phase, right? Nice accumulation, broke resistance right here, buy signal, green candles. All right. All right. There's a good one here. Nice markdown phase. All right. Buy signal here. All right, this fell from a high of around $60, right? It's at, buy signal came in at 939, all right? That's BBIO. Here's another one here. So you guys get the idea, right? All of these stocks, healthcare, biotech, they've dropped quite a bit. And now they've gone through that markdown phase. All right. They've gone through that markdown phase. All right. They've gone through that accumulation. Buyers are coming in. Right. Buyers are coming in. They're breaking resistance, buy signal, and now they're moving higher. All right. All right. Here's another one here. We can't trade all of them. Right. They're just too many. And that's what we like to see. Normally, if there wasn't a rotation, guys, we wouldn't have these those of you who trade stock boss and bull master. If we weren't entering into a rotation, we would only have a few stocks. We have a lot of stocks here. All right. So that tells us that the institutions, they're getting ready. And we have a lot of healthcare stocks. Okay, so they're definitely getting ready. All right. Any questions on this? Any questions on this? Any questions here? Any questions? Or anyone, are you guys trading any stocks right now? Is anyone in any stocks right now?
I am.
Charity, okay. Are you trading a stock right now?
Yes, I entered some new ones in that had new buy signals, like a few weeks ago.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I guess I was kind of just wondering, like, since it's on the daily, maybe there's a longer, I mean, you mentioned in the past that it's a longer trading period. So we're looking like weeks to months, right?
Yeah, so so on the daily time frame, we are looking to stay in those trades a bit longer, okay, on the daily time frame. So we want to hold, okay, on the daily. Guys, hold 1 second. Hold 1 second. All right, guys. Sorry about that. All right. So yeah, so we want to hold, Charity. We want to hold. What positions do you have? Just give me 1 or 2 positions so we can analyze it.
Okay, so VTKX.
You said BTKX?
Yeah, like V like Victor, K like kite, T like Tom, and then X. VKTX.
Potentially, we could drive down.
BKTX?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's take a look at that. VKTX. All right. Oh, look at this. When did you, what price did you get in at?
Let me just quickly look. I got it at 30. Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry, it's kind of noisy where I'm at. 288.
Okay.
Every time I sit here, he sits right.
Okay, so 288. So 288. Good job. 288 was right about here. All right. And that's a biotech, right? That's a healthcare biotech.
Yes.
Okay. What made you get into this stock?
Well, when you first started talking about it, you'd mentioned a few that were good, and that was one of them that was on the list. And I just kept watching it, waiting for that buy signal.
Okay, very good. Good job, Charity. Good job. Good job. Yeah, good entry, right? Good entry. Your entry was right about here, right here. All right, and it's moved up nicely, right? Nice markdown phase, exactly what we want, right? Nice accumulation, nice tight accumulation. Here is resistance here. Here is support. All right, perfect trade. So now just put it on the daily time frame. All right. All right, just put it on, leave it on the daily and just let it run. All right. Just let it run.
Another one that's above the $10 mark was NRIX. Yeah, NRIX. I got in on that one on 1327.
Okay, so you said NRIX?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's see here. Good
And I was
job.
looking for ones that also had that smooth trend transition, like you've mentioned
Like
several
right
times.
here, right here?
Yeah, where there's not a lot of choppiness or consolidation going on. It's either up or down and short consolidation periods.
Very good. Yeah, this is perfect. Perfect markdown phase. Perfect sell-in. Look at this, guys. Perfect buying. Good job. Good job. Good job. So, and I want to take a look at something here. Let's see the potential here. The potential, let's see a weekly time frame. Let's go to a monthly time frame to see the potential. Okay, so this must be a new IPO, fairly new, 2016. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. All right, so you've got some, I would say, as a gauge. All right, I wouldn't count this. It went up to 24, but that was a spike. You've got some resistance right here. Okay, that's at 5,501. All right, previous support is now resistance. And then you've got another level right here at what's that? 940 right here. So getting to 501 shouldn't be an issue. All right, but you might get some consolidation in here. All right, and then possibly break through depending on how the market does. All right, a big chop, a lot of consolidation in here. A lot of consolidation in here. Okay, so just be aware of that. I would pull up this is a monthly time frame, so just be aware of that. Let's see here. But a nice cheap stock here. All right, so the other one was NRTX, correct? NR. Charity gave NRIX. All right. NRIX. Okay. Oh, look at this. Good job, Charity. Where was your entry on this? What price?
1327.
1325. 1325 is right about here. So right at that buy signal. Look at this, guys. Good job. Good job, Charity. So buy signal was right here. And you held it all through here. How long ago did you get in?
Yeah, I held it. I still have it. I got in on the June 23rd.
Okay, good job. Look at this. Wow, look at this. Good job. Good job. So you bought it here, held it through here, all green candles, perfect markdown phase. You can't get any better than this. And this is biotech. This is healthcare, biotech, I'm assuming. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice resistance right here, broke resistance, buy signal, right? This arrow here pointing to this right here. That's her signal right here. All right. Nice support. Came out of that markdown phase, went through that accumulation phase. You waited for that buy signal. So perfect trade. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Now, what you can do is here you can start when you if it holds, right, it looks good markup phase, right? You'll start with stocks. With our systems, guys, we hold them. We do it on a daily time frame, so we'll hold these much longer, but we can build positions too, and it's much easier to do with stocks, with equities, rather than because you have a lot of time, right? Rather than Forex, we can do it with Forex, but with equities, especially we catch a nice run. So let's say we get up to this area here, accumulate for a bit, all right? Let's say this moving average pulls up like this, right? Hold on. Okay, so Charity, it's early yet. It's still early, but you want to start looking once it starts to consolidate a bit, right? Let's say it gets up to this area, consolidate. All right, breaks resistance, be ready to add. All right, be ready to add. All right, with stocks, with equities, it's really nice to scale up. All right, because these stocks will. Biotech can get a bit volatile, all right, but they still hold. You know, they will hold pretty well, all right, and the trends for stocks will last a long time, all right. They will last a long time. If you guys can look here, this was back in this, let's bring in the sell short signal. All right, let's see here. All right, so this was the sell short signal back in January. All right, this sell short signal lasted from January all the way up to April, and then from April to June. So they'll stay in the trades a long time, okay? So what we want to do, just like here, we could have entered a short position here and added to go short, right? Every time the price broke support on that redistribution phase, we can do the same thing to the upside, all right, on that reaccumulation phase. So be watching out for that, Charity, but really good job, really good job, really good job.
Yeah, thanks. It's been really awesome to watch these ones and just kind of have them working in the background in a way compared to the Forex.
Yeah, and you did those on your own. All right, you did those on your own. So really good job, really good job. So you're starting to get it. What was the next one? You said there was a third one?
Yes, that one is eBay.
eBay?
eBay, like Charlie.
Okay, eBay. All right, eBay. Are you in this one yet, or are you just waiting? Are you in this one, Charity, or are you waiting?
Sorry, I was muted. It's eBay, like Charlie.
CBay. Okay.
CB, like Charlie Bay.
Okay, CBay. Okay. All right. And where was your entry on this one?
See, that one is 273 on the 24th of June.
273. Okay, another nice one. Good job. It's a bit choppy, right? In here. It's not as clean as the others. Okay. But yeah, entry was right here and it's moving up nicely. You'll probably get some resistance right in here. All right, let's take a look at the other time frame. Let's see here. All right, look at this. So look at this, guys. You'll have support and pretty good support. Look at this. Pretty good support down here. All right. So support right here at $1.39. And once you guys trade these cheap stocks, you'll never trade a $300 stock. It's crazy, the prices of these stocks. All right, $300, $500, $600 for these stocks. That's crazy. Once you trade these stocks like this, you'll never trade these expensive stocks, right? So good support here at $1.39, and your entry was what again? Your entry price?
Entry price was 273.
273. So right around here, 273. So look at your upside. So guys, look at this, right? 273. All right, 273 is Charity's price, right? She has really good support at $1.39. Look at this. So she can feel safe getting into this trade, right? Really, really good support at $1.39 right here. $1.39, $1.39, $1.39. She got in at 273. Look at her upside potential. All right. The price came all the way from about 15 right here. You've got resistance right here. Right here is your high right here. You've got some resistance in here. Okay, this area in here, but look at your potential. All right. You didn't buy it in here, right? You didn't buy it in these areas right here. You're getting it right here at the bottom. All right. A lot has to happen for the price to get back down here and now break support. They've held this support here. And look what happened the last time it got to this support here, right? Look what happened the last time, right? Look what happened. All right. Even with this one right here, look what happened. Okay, so even if you get it, even if it gets up to $6, $7, $8, Charity, you've done pretty well, right? Here is your floor. Here is your floor right here, and you're getting in right here. All right. And on your daily time frame, you see that, Charity, and everyone else, you guys see that? So good price, good, right? Good risk reward. Good risk reward. Tight risk, big reward. All right. All right. All right. Good job, Charity. Very good job. Very good job. Stay with them. All right. Stay with the trades.
Thank you, David.
And keep with stocks. And you can build a portfolio, right? So you can add a few more stocks. You can build because they move a bit slower, right? You're in a longer time frame, so you're able to manage them a lot easier. All right. And as we come out, if we start getting buy signals, your stocks are gonna move up really, really quick, and you're in perfect. All right. Anyone else? Any other stocks you guys want to take a look at? We've got about 10 more minutes here. Any other stock symbols you guys want to take a look at? All right. All right. Okay. So if you guys don't have any other stocks, I want to spend a little time on Forex. All right.
Yeah, David. David.
Hey, Zaire.
Hey. Oh yeah, you. I'm sorry. I just look at the computer. Yeah, you're on the right stuff. Forex. I was gonna ask you about that too.
Okay. Okay. Go
All right,
ahead.
great.
Go ahead, Zaire.
No, I was looking on it. Well, I'm still in it, but it looks like we're still on point for that target that you mentioned. What is it? 100,500. So it looks kind of strong, you know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of holding on
which,
hoping that it breaks it.
Is Swiss, the dollar Swiss?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You're looking, hoping that it breaks where? Here? Oh, here. Where are you referring to?
Oh, so what I was saying to you is that once it breaks where it is right now,
here,
I'm hoping for next week or probably another 2 weeks, it will break above that target, that 100,500.
oh, okay.
How does it look
up here?
Yes, there you go. I know it's like ambitious, but I have to be.
All right. Okay. Let's see here. I thought you were referring. I thought you were referring to right here. This is easy to tell, right? This is
of course. You know what? Last night I stayed up like at 1 and I watched that pullback. Then I added more position on that pullback.
On this pullback right here.
Yeah, because if you look on the 30 minutes, once it gives you that white candle, that white said to get out, I'm like, okay, watch. I promise you, this is gonna go up. So I added more positions.
So I know Bill is starting to do this. This right here. So Zaire added right here on that pullback. Okay. Um, when you guys, okay, so there are two areas where you can scale up. All right. You can scale up here when it pulls back near that moving average. All right. And at support. All right. So support here. Now it doesn't always give you when it pulls back like this here. All right. You sometimes you will not have that support line here. That support line is created after. So Zaire, this support line wasn't here, right? When you added, right? Or was it?
No, David, but I was watching it on the 30. So if you
On the
pull up the
30.
30,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
and put them side by side, then you'll see that area there where you need to, like, it's telling you, hey, get out, but it's actually telling you add more position.
Yeah. I don't want to put it on the 30. I know exactly what you did. And you've been trading for a while. I want the new traders to stay on the 240. So guys, what you can do, watch it. And I know so that this pullback right here came right near that moving average right here. All right. This is always a good area to add. All right, which is what Zaire did. All right, so that's a good area. You just have to be a bit more savvy, right? Watch it closely. Wait for the follow-up candles to kind of move higher. All right, you just have to watch it closely. And then over here is another area to enter. All right, so if you guys are in this area in this trade, and you're not brand new with us, you can add another position here. So Zaire, if you add it here already, if you wanted to, you could take, just be careful now, right? You can take another position here, small position here if you wanted to. So this is, so first trade, second trade, third trade. All right. Now, as it goes higher, right? As it goes higher, right? Let's say we get more accumulation like this. All right. This is the reaccumulation now. All right. Let's say it holds, right? If he wanted to, this moving average will come up like this, right? If he wanted to, he can add here. Okay. Now, this is a bit aggressive. All right. And if he wanted to, again, if he's really, if he really thinks that, hey, I'm going to get back up in this area here. I've got a good, right? I got a good target right here. We've been there before. We've got really good support, right? We've got really good support. All right. He can keep adding, get pretty aggressive. All right. And continue all the way up here. Okay. Once you get up here, so Zaire, yeah, I think you've got a good chance, right, to get to that 1005, right? I think you've got a good chance, right? You're right up here now, right? This is not far. That's about halfway there. All right, about halfway there based on the chart. All right, and based on where it's, and the dollar index, everything looks good. The dollar pairs are leading, right? Okay, so you could keep adding. And then once it gets here, we'll watch it closely, right? Really watch it. You can really watch it on that 30-minute. You start getting, if that 30-minute hold, right? The 4-hour hold, right? Watch it closely, right? And hopefully break out. Imagine, right? Imagine, guys, if he's build this position. So let's say he has one position here, his first, second, let's say third position, fourth position, fifth position, and he's using the profits. He's using the profits from the broker, right? Right, and he's scaling up. Let's say he's scaled up again here, so he's got 6, 7 positions, right? And I know this is a bit aggressive, but you want to get to the point where you're doing this. So he's got 7 positions working for him. right? And he's watching it, anticipating, how the price reacts here, how the buyers holding or sellers coming in. All right, like this. If the buyers are holding, right at resistance right here, if they're holding and they're not letting the price drop, they're really holding right here, he can hold all these positions or the majority of them. And if it breaks, we know now what happens when we break resistance, right? We get a big pop. Could you imagine, right? He does something like this. Zaya, you have how many positions now?
I don't want to say.
Well, no, not the amount, but just how many. You have one position or two?
I think I have like 3.
Three. Okay, so he's got 3. Let's say he'll add more, right? He'll build more. So let's say he adds 3 more. All right. So let's say he has 6 or 7 getting up to this resistance. All right, now, and it breaks through that resistance. Guess what, guys? He's doing really, really well. All right. So good job. Just walk it up. And I know, Bill, you in this trade also, right? Bill,
Yeah, I got a couple positions in it too.
a couple. So do the same thing. Okay. Just as it continues, right? As it continues to move higher, just keep adding, right? Keep adding, but don't go heavy. Just keep adding. If it looks like it will break, right? This resistance here, kind of look here. Same thing happened here before. So all we're doing is walking it up. We're just walking it all the way up. All right. So yes, I think it looks good. I think it looks good to get to here. There's no guarantee. All right. You'll see that selling come in. And then what we want to see is that it holds this time, holds near here. All right. We don't need sellers to come in, right, and push the price back down. We are hoping this time that we break out. Okay, but hold those positions that you guys have, right? The 3 positions, the 2 positions, continue to build, right? Build those positions and hold them, all right? Hoping for a nice breakout. And this will, if it breaks out, it's going to break out really, really in a big way. If it fails, we have a sell signal. Then just close all your positions, get out, take profits, done. All right. So, so yeah, good job, guys. And yeah, it looks good. All right, it looks good to get back to that price. All right. Any other questions? Zaya, did you have another one?
Oh no, that's it, David.
That's it.
So kind of what Brian was saying, if you notice, it took like 3 weeks to go down the markdown phase, along with the accumulation. This is the first week of the markup phase. So, you want to kind of, my personal decision will be, I'll wait until next week to see how strong it is before I add in more position.
Yeah, but watch what it does, right? Watch what it does. So the time element, so first week, right? First week in, we could get another 2 weeks. Yeah, we could get another 2 weeks. All right. We'll keep an eye on, remember now, we're following the index. Look at this right here. Look at the dollar index, guys. All right. Look at this. This is a big breakout. We've been talking, we started watching the dollar index all the way down in here. If you guys remember, months ago. All right, months ago, we've been trading it all the way from here, right? This is not the first rotation. This is the 3rd rotation we've had in the dollar pairs. All right, in this dollar move. This is the 3rd rotation. All right, so what we're hoping for, all right, is this. So right here was the previous run back in 2014 when it broke resistance and it ran up for we'll count this candle here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 7 months before it pulled back a bit. All right, so we count in this candle 1, 2, 3, 4 months. We're 4 months in here. So let's say we've got not, I mean, there's no guarantee that it will do this, but it very well might, right? So we could be early. This is early, right? This could be very, very early. This is strong buying here. It's a month worth of buying, and we're now clearing out clearing this resistance. Okay, so don't be quick to get out. Make sure that we see sellers come in on the time frames, on the candles. Okay, so just be a bit confident. All right. So I mean, everything looks good on the daily. We have a fresh break. Look at the last move on the daily, right? Look at this, the last move on the daily, even this move right here. And we're just now breaking out on a new buy signal here on the daily time frame. Okay, so this is a new move, right? So yes, we could be in this trade for a few months. All right, not a few months, a few weeks. So the 240 will give us, if we catch a nice run, which we are, right? We could get 3-4 weeks. If we're really lucky, 5 weeks out of this run here. All right, so good job, guys. Good job. USD PLN is the top trending pair right now. All right, the other dollar pairs are right behind. Some of the dollar pairs pull back a bit. All right, but they're holding. They're all holding really nicely. Okay, they're all holding really nicely. All right. Any other questions? Any other pairs? Any stocks you guys want to take a look at? Anything else?
I had just a question about the news with the British Prime Minister resigning, how that would affect the pound pairs.
All right. Nothing yet. It's mixed. So let's see here. They're all over the place. Some are long, right? Some are long, some are short. They're all over the place.
In a situation like that, would it affect the US, the dollar pound pair?
I don't know. I mean, if it, we'll see it in the price action is all I can say, right? Yeah, we don't see any change of direction in the rotation. Okay, so it hasn't affected the yen pairs. The yen pairs are still moving down. The pound pairs, the big focus when we look at Monster Scalper, the two big areas that really move the markets as far as Forex is the dollar, and sometimes that will change, right? But that's what's really moving Forex right now, the yen. And the yen is the biggest. Yen pairs those are the biggest movers. All right, so we always focus on the yen pairs, always focus on the dollar. Okay, now if with the yen pairs, we might be able to pick up some moves in the Aussie and the New Zealand, okay, along with the yen pairs. So they usually go in the same direction. All right. Now the dollar pairs, we always want to focus on the yen, the dollar. The euro pairs, right? The euro and the pound pairs kind of go together. All right. But we haven't been seeing a lot of action, good action, right? I mean, I'm talking really good action in the euro and the pound. Okay, so Charity, if the news moves, if it really starts, if that move with the prime minister really starts to move the markets, we'll see it. And we'll be all over it. If it's significant enough, all right, to develop trends in the pound pairs, all right, we'll see it. Rough trading, look at it here. Just we haven't had a lot of good trends in the pound pairs, you know, pretty rough. All right. But if things, you know, if you know, this might be, you know, this is rough. This is very rough trading here. Look at this, rough trading. So if things start to break out, we'll see. We'll start to get signals. All right. This one here is up, right? This one here is down. We don't want that. We want all of them going in the same direction, and we don't have that yet. Okay. You see here how it's mixed like this. We don't want that. We want a clear path like this. So we don't focus on the news. We'll see, right? We'll see how the news affects the price action, and we'll see that price action in our system. Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay. Very good. All right. Anyone else? All right. Okay, guys. We do not have an advanced class tomorrow, so our next class will be Sunday. All right. Hold your positions. Just like Charity, start looking for opportunities in healthcare, biotech. Okay. Watch for your signals. Wait for your signals. Find the ones that have really good markdown phase. Okay, kind of like what she did. Find the ones that have really good smooth markdown phase, kind of like this. All right, wait for the buyers to come in. Wait for your buy signal. All right, we'll see a move if we can get. We don't have to get. The market doesn't have to get very bullish for us to see these stocks trade. Okay, just a bit of stability, all right, in the equity markets, in the indexes, sectors. If we can see some stability, a little bit of buying, the stocks will really move up. Okay, so great job, Charity. Really good job. Thanks for sharing those stocks, your picks with us. Good job. All right, guys, take care. Thanks, everyone. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys on Sunday. All right, take care. Bye-bye.